Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Smart Assets, a show by the American Crypto Academy. Here with your hosts, we've got Ivan, Evan, and myself, Ryan. Hey, it's Kenton on X. If you are watching on X, make sure to connect. We've already got some viewers in the stream now, and you can also find us on Twitch and YouTube. Wherever you are, be sure to drop a comment. We're here. Ivan's definitely here looking through comments. Give him a good one. He'll post it. He always likes to pin his favorites. We can't stop him. So make sure to drop a comment, interact with us, and we will keep up the conversation. But with that, good evening, guys. Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Thanksgiving Eve, in fact.
Thanksgiving Eve. It's almost Turkey Day. It's almost time for those mashed potatoes that we all love.
Dude, it's soon. Like, we're talking a couple hours and we can start really celebrating. We can start celebrating now if you really want to.
Yeah, we could. I'm sure some people are. It's
Are you
one of my
grinding the turkey yet, Ev?
Wait, you guys aren't?
That's not my responsibility. I am not the chef of the family. I'm allowing all my other family members to cook me up a wonderful meal tomorrow. So
letting all the other family members.
Yeah. That's the privilege that they get, is they're allowed to cook. So
oh my God. Ivan, how about you?
What's going on? Happy Turkey Eve Day. Happy Turkey Eve Day. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy hump day, but it doesn't feel like hump day. It's like a really, really, really long weekend because of this holiday and all the preparations, and Turkey Day tomorrow in the US, and Canada was like a month ago or something, and others around the world, and the holiday season's continuing since we had the last Halloween show. So like awesome stuff. Very excited to be here. We have a great show in tune. We're going to do some gaming, a little bit of alpha if we can sneak whatever we can sneak in. We're going to talk about a lot of events. So let's go. Let's get into
lots of fun things. I mean, the market is looking beautiful, ripe for gaming. So we'll be sure to keep bringing you guys the gaming alpha as we see it every week. But what are some things that we're going to be diving into today? You want to touch on some of your topics there, Mr. Ivan?
Ooh, yeah. Okay, all right. There's so many topics I'm still adding onto the list, but we're gonna touch on. There's a brand new report put out by an organization called Game 7. I don't know enough about them. I'm not giving them full credit, but we're going to look at their report on the state of Web3 gaming. It actually has some great data that we can highlight. I'll touch a little bit on ETH Denver, our plans for it, and what folks can expect. In fact, I'll actually share screen and show there's a new sign-up process for ETH Denver. Applications just went live, so I strongly recommend that. It's a great event. great conference to be a part of for free. One of the only crypto conferences that exists for free. I'll also touch a little bit on Art Basel that's coming up really fast, and it's surprising. I just realized, oh shoot, I'm going to talk about Denver and not Art Basel. So we're involved in a lot of events with the American Crypto Academy and the Scroller Gremlins community, and so I'll touch a little on that and what folks can expect, as well as we're going to jump into some gaming, which I'm definitely looking forward to, with Polimo Games, also associated with the X NFT and their new mini game that launched that in Upland just about a week ago, which is only free to play for a limited time. Until then, you're going to have some sort of a taxation to enter and play the game because there's going to be rewards built in. So we're going to dissect a little bit of that. And so what about you, Doug?
I got a few topics to cover as well. We're going to be talking a little bit about Game 3, the awards of Web3 gaming. They're having a voting period right now, the final vote. This is where you can make your voice heard on some of the Web3 games that you've found most enjoyable, as well as things that you're excited about. And there's also a free mint that goes along with it that I think we should all take advantage of. I'm going to be doing that on the show. Going to be voting and claiming that free mint whitelist spot, so we can kind of show everybody how to do it if you want to follow our steps as well. We're also going to be talking about CoinGecko acquiring Zash, Z-A-S-H, an NFT analytics platform to incorporate into CoinGecko to compete with CoinMarketCap further and just provide up-to-date analytics on all things NFTs across all blockchains. Zash is a very cool platform. I didn't know about it until today, actually, but after checking it out a little bit, thoroughly impressed. So they're going to be combining with CoinGecko. We're also going to be talking about Captain & Company. This is a pirate game designed for content creators and streamers. So we're going to talk about the game this week, and hopefully next week or the week after, we'll be able to play it on stream, and you guys will be able to participate with us. Joining our pirate crew as scallywags. Us captains will be helming our ships, and we'll give that a try and see how that game plays out here in the next coming weeks. But we're going to talk about the game today, about their beta test that happened yesterday and what to expect there. But I think that should be a fun list of topics on my end. And Kenton's got some awesome market highlights to cover as well. If you want to hop into those, Mr. Kenton.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to get to the gaming stuff. Let's be honest. But no, there are some good market highlights we're going to talk about. We need to talk about Grayscale meeting with the SEC to discuss the spot Bitcoin ETF bid. Big news there, important, worth covering. So we'll get into that. We also have Mt. Gox creditors are offered a fresh new hope with the new commencement of repayment email. Mt. Gox was a big event that happened in the crypto scene. We're going to get into what is happening there with people finally seeing some of their money, and it should be millions that are paid back out to these creditors. Binance CEO CZ steps down as part of a $4 billion settlement with the U.S. We're going to talk about this one. Of course, the biggest news on the street is CZ pleading guilty to concerns with the U.S. over anti-money laundering. And he settled with a $4 billion settlement. I believe it was actually $4.3 billion technically, right? Yeah. Yep. So he settled with a really good amount of money. We'll talk about that much more so in just a minute. But yeah, let's get to these market highlights. Let me bring this up live. Guys, if you are watching, make sure you're following along. We're going to bring up the news as we are going through it. Oh, let's throw it to Ivan first. Yes?
Yeah, no, just a quick reminder for everyone just joining us in. Wait, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Anything and everything we say in the show is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes, not financial advice. For that, seek out your financial advisors. And if they don't know about crypto and blockchains, have them reach out to F-Dog and Sarson Funds team. That's sarsonfunds.com. But also on a quick note, we are here as usual, and we do have we're gonna have a couple giveaways going on in the background. ! Learn with your Wax and or Solana wallet today, we are going to give away a Wax NFT from Consonant Designs. Excellent artist, strongly recommend. If you don't know Consonant Designs on Wax, check them out. But we'll give one of their NFTs away. It's actually a pack that you can open and get something unique and exciting. And we'll give a Solana NFT away tonight for a little switcheroo and change. For those of you that are not familiar, don't worry. Solana is just as easy and simple to sign up for and create a wallet as Wax is. So you have that to look forward to. So just wanted to share that. This will remain in the background. We'll get back to the giveaway as we progress with the show, but !learn to get in there. And if you don't have one or the other wallet, don't worry. We'll reach out and whisper and you can still win.
Yes, absolutely. Excited to be starting to give away some Solana things as the Solana excitement increases. This will be the first of a few different Solana giveaways that we have planned for the coming weeks. So definitely keep coming back and see what else we have to give back to our awesome community. But yeah, let's hop into those market highlights, Mr. Kenton. We got some interesting things to talk about.
Let's do it. Let me add this live to the stage. All right, let's check out the news. Grayscale meets with the SEC to discuss the spot Bitcoin ETF bid. So why is this important? I think that's the most important question to ask ourselves. It's important because we are finally moving forward on this Bitcoin ETF. Where we are at right now is we have CZ, who has just stepped down, resigned, maybe because of this plea deal that he's working out with the US. We don't know all the details. It depends on what media source you ask as well, how nice they want to talk about CZ stepping down. But with him getting out of the way, that seems to be one of the last issues standing in the way of a spot Bitcoin ETF. And now we have noticed that the SEC, according to a memo, it says, this was a memo by the SEC, officials from the Division of Trading and Markets met with Grayscale's CEO and other principals. So we have Grayscale discussing the spot Bitcoin ETF with people at the SEC. I think that this is definitely something that means, that they are moving along on this, and it will happen. Go ahead, Ev.
So I want to just update this. Since this has released, we got a submission of Grayscale's ETF resubmission. So that happened later after this article was released, later this afternoon. So that is some really good news. If Grayscale's meeting with the SEC to have discussions on clarification, and then they are subsequently submitting their new SEC filing or their new ETF filing. That's obviously very good news that they're on the right track. We'll see if the SEC gave them accurate information that they were looking for, or if they're just trying to kick the can down the road. But definitely a good sign, these two things coinciding within the same few days.
Okay, awesome. So they resubmitted right after this. Glad you told me. Thank you.
I still feel like this is a show for us in the public, and this has been pre-planned, and they're just executing on steps that they're taking along as stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be a huge surprise to me either. I think there's a lot of showmanship in the finance industry that's happening right now with Grayscale. I mean, they've had every single one of their ETFs approved. I don't think this one's going to be any different. It's just a matter of making the square peg fit into the round hole kind of deal until it finally fits.
Oh, no, that's a good way of putting it, Ev. Okay. They've had so many other ETFs already approved. This will just be a matter of time.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. Oh,
shout out to Monty in the house.
Oh, we got Monty. Oh, Monty.
We got Monty in the house. We got a Monty shirt on. Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
We got the Monty shirt on. We're rocking the Monty shirt. I almost lost my chair. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right, we got him in here. Here, let's move on. We're going to run out of time. Mt. Gox creditors. Let's talk about these Mt. Gox creditors. Sharing this. It's actually a really nice piece of news. That's why I wanted to share it. The Mt. Gox creditors are offered fresh new hope with the new commencement of repayment email. Very simple news, but it has to do with the Mt. Gox hack, which was a pretty major occurrence. I don't know everything about it, but a lot of Bitcoin was lost. This is a redemption of $47 million in trust assets. So yeah, this is pretty crazy. And they're saying that they could start repaying those creditors who are owed money as soon as this year. So that would be excellent if this goes through for them. This is good news because the Mt. Gox hack and all of this repayment has been something that people have been following for years now. It's been taking so long, such a long time. But now we're finally getting a repayment email. They reached out to these creditors and said, hey, we're going to be starting to send out money. So this is really good for a lot of reasons. One, the precedent that it sets is that there is a way to go through and take care of hacks, reacquire some of the wealth that had been stolen and redistribute it to people. I think that that is an excellent thing to take note of here, is that that is finally happening. And we can see this happen with more hacks that go about this really this way, where we can actually collect the funds and redistribute them. So this is good to see. Really, really good to see that these people are going to see their money again. Any thoughts on this, gentlemen?
I want some Robin Hooding. Where do I share my wallet?
Well, it's only if you lost it. You can't just take the money.
I mean, imagine that forced hodl is quite powerful, man. Those people getting their Bitcoin back that they paid, pennies on the dollar for at this point. That's gonna feel so good. Even if it's not all of it, I mean, getting a few Bitcoin back would be crazy at this point. Mm-hmm. So I would be really impatient though for all the delays and everything. I'd be so impatient. But it's good for it being forced, and now that the price is going up, I'm sure they're happy they waited.
Well, yeah, maybe some of these people won't even sell as soon as they get it. We're gonna have to see how quick it's liquidated once they start receiving this money back. But again, just another story we'll keep following on because big repercussions. A lot of people were affected. They'll definitely keep talking about this one. And last but not least, the most important story of all, Binance CEO CZ steps down as part of a $4 billion settlement with the U.S. Now, this is fascinating because it depends on who you ask how it's framed, the context. Other headlines read Binance CEO resigns or was fired or loses job amid concerns with company. So it really depends on who you asked about it and what source was talking about it. People don't like CZ. I think that that's pretty obvious. I think that some people really do believe that he is a crook. However, from the crypto side of things, I also think that we on this side would say that this industry would have never been as far as it was without CZ and everything that he's done for it. So I don't know. Bittersweet article that he is stepping down. I believe that they're doing what's best. I think that this is bullish in the long run because this was the final step in the way when it comes to the Bitcoin spot ETF. I mean, we're watching a giant have to step down from a role that he was doing a really good job with, to be honest. But we don't know everything that's happened. CZ even said he made mistakes. It's some type of a plea deal. $4.3 billion later, he's finally settling things with the U.S. So major news. Just be aware of it. Changpeng Zhao stepping down from Binance. And they already had a new CEO take his spot. So this is definitely the biggest news we'll have seen this week, in my opinion. I think that this really topped everything. It was unexpected, it was alarming, and it was real. That was why it was shocking. What do you guys think about this? Ev, we'll go to you first.
Obviously, we all thought that CZ was a great, CEO, great leader through the last bull market. I mean, he obviously took BNB and Binance Smart Chain to new heights with launching how they launched and, bringing Binance to the international stage, and then having Binance.us was obviously a move that we thought was overall pretty good. There's a lot of pros and cons to this. A lot of people still do see CZ as a positive figure in the crypto space, and I think that is probably one of the main reasons why he did step down in the fashion that he did. The last thing you want is to have a SBF moment where it's too long, too late. So he's trying to sacrifice himself for his baby, which is Binance, and I think that that's the right thing to do for the industry and for his own personal sake. Obviously, $4 billion is a lot of money, but a drop in the bucket in the crypto industry, especially for how much Binance is probably going to make through this next bull run. So probably the right thing to do overall.
I'm with that answer 100%.
I mean, it makes sense. I think CZ is going to go down in history as one of the pioneers for crypto regardless. I think he stepped down very graciously. The fact that he admitted he has made mistakes, I think all of us have, and all of us can say the same thing, regardless of how small or big we are. And yeah, I think he's an icon for the space. So he's going to have followers regardless of anything else, which is why we still have Binance users, regardless of what Binance may have been blamed for, just like any other blockchain, really, for that matter. And so I didn't realize that the news came out that this was what the settlement was, the $4 billion. I remember speaking about it on your spaces earlier today, Kenton, but like I didn't realize that was the settlement, and it came out since this morning. So that's a lot of money, and I think, you know, if anyone, Binance can afford it, and including CZ. So you know, I'm curious to see what's next. I think we'll probably hear again about him in 6 to 12 months from now, given how fast Web3 moves, if not sooner.
They also have a monitoring period of 5 years. Huh. So now they're going to get watched by them.
I mean, I feel like all regulated exchanges should be getting watched. I mean, that's just me, but
Gotcha. Yeah.
It is the blockchain, so you know, obviously centralized exchanges are that murky gray area where things you know, need a fine-tooth comb and a microscope to see what's going on. So it's good on them for doing the right thing and cooperating. For a while there, I thought that maybe Binance wasn't going to cooperate and things were going to be a little nasty. So
yeah. Nope. It all worked out. We also have a comment. Sol price is suddenly pumped. Yeah. Sol is up 8% right now.
Oh.
Sol is up 8%. 57.22.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Let's keep it moving, though. Let's keep it moving. We are all set with market highlights. We got through what's important this week. Let's go over to one of you guys. Who's going first?
Quick reminder about Crittercraft in the background. We are giving away a Wax NFT and a Solana NFT tonight. I don't know, maybe we do a flip of a coin and have a horse race between the first and the second winner as to who gets what. I don't know how to decide that, or if we do the same giveaway. Or Solana, first winner gets Solana, second winner gets Wax. However we want to play this, we're open to suggestions from the audience. Also, just want to do a quick reminder on that. And I think I should go first, only because F-Dog's going to bring up some gaming updates, as well as I will. And before we get into that, I think it would be interesting to share and dissect this the state of Web3 gaming report that was just released by organization called Game 7. So let me see if I can prep that real quick and share that report. I have it open here somewhere. I had to download it and sign up with my email, which I don't necessarily care for, but I got the report so that everyone else doesn't have to. And maybe they don't like me for that, but I'll ask for forgiveness later. So let me scroll to the top of this real quick. Oops, hold on. With so many windows open, it's never easy. But okay, here we go. So this is the state of Web3 gaming 2023 by this company called Game 7. I'm not giving Game 7 any credibility for whatsoever, but I found a lot of the information quite interesting, and so I thought we'd take a few moments just to share it here tonight. Do your own research on Game 7. They do have some projects. Again, I didn't look into them, so I'm not shilling them. I'm just trying to highlight some of the data based on their research that they've compiled. And so it talks a little bit about who they are and where their research comes from, so you can get the background on that and the introduction to what went behind the research, how many games they studied, and etc., and the different blockchains. But I'll get right into the more meatier stuff. Is the fact that, well, one of the aspects that they highlight is the number of games, and I believe a lot of them, if not all of them, are coming from Solana. There's 69 games listed on the Epic Game Store, and that's one of their data and highlights that they're going to highlight here shortly. But this first graphic highlights the number of Web3 games, and all of this data highlights specifically Web3 games that they've researched. So this shows how many Web3 games have launched versus being halted back or held back in the last, as you can see, several years, but primarily we're in this region. And so the good news is that there's more games being released now than they were held back before, but there was also a high number of games that were launched and then significant number of games that were held back. My quick comment as an opinion on the side note of that is that we noticed early on with the play to earn mechanisms, a lot of games launched and really quickly proved that their tokenomics are not sustainable. So a lot of play to earn games, I think, are part of this counting. So this report doesn't necessarily break it down to that, but still, I think it's quite interesting to observe. Then it touches a little bit to where the Web3 gaming development is coming from, and a lot, as you can notice, a lot of it's coming, majority of it is coming from the Asian Pacific area. But still, if you consider those to be individual countries and compare it to North America, where it's just Canada and US, and I can imagine a lot of that is distributed to the US more so than Canada, the US is still having a lead as opposed to the rest of the world if we consider individual countries. Here's another display of that similar data of that graphic of regionality and where the development's coming from. Latin America, as you can see, they were strong. They came down, but they're building up. And as we know, the development with Argentina and their new president that was just elected, I think we're going to see more development from Latin America in addition to that and everything else that we've observed so far. This is a global distribution per country, as I was sharing earlier. As you can see, majority again comes from the US. And we have to keep in mind that a lot of development in the US also outsources a lot of the development, whether it's to even, the Asian Pacific area or Africa or even Eastern Europe. This is another graphic per country over time, and you're welcome to also download this report for yourself if you want to study it in more detail. I'll share the source here in a second so I can keep moving with the report and reviewing it. And again, no Game 7, you have to do your own research for them, but I think their data is valuable and anyone can use that. And then this graphic highlights blockchain gaming networks per year, and obviously we've covered on whether it's our Twitter Spaces or this show or any of our AMAs. We keep talking about gaming increasing since the summer earlier this year, and you can clearly see that demonstrated in this graphic based on this particular research. New networks to the Web3 gaming per year. Obviously, when we had a bull run, there was a lot more networks getting into it, but the fact is it is all still gradually growing, and this only supports the fact that we keep talking about Web3 gaming becoming more and more relevant. This graphic quickly demonstrates some of the industry leaders in the space. I'm happy to say Wax made the list, but of course, Solana is number one right now. We just mentioned a few minutes ago, I think it's got upwards of 69 different games coming from Solana on the Epic Game Store. And I think this report highlights that part if you study it in a little more detail. Obviously, Mutable X is on there. You have the Ethereum related blockchains and then non-EVMs and some roll-ups and zero proof knowledge. So they break it down a little bit different, so you can mix and use this. It's not based on actual activity per network because this table would look a little different. I know I'm sharing a lot of data and talking a bunch, but I thought this was quite an interesting report to highlight. Here's some of the platforms. It gets into the different platforms that are available for Web3 gaming, and between multi-platform availability or single platform, be it on PC or mobile or a device, and it does cover that. So it goes into that over time, and it breaks down PC, mobile, browser. You can see browsers also been gaining a lot of momentum over the years, and mobile as well, not so much PC. So unfortunately, us in Web3 are being left a little behind with some of the mobile and browser development. And browser, I think also, I don't necessarily, I think we can argue that browser may also include mobile at the same time, because if you can play it on a browser, why not a mobile? So we don't know what the breakdown is between those two. But unfortunately, PC is not keeping the momentum of Web3 gaming being released. I think, however, that may change as, like we keep saying, there's more than dozens upon dozens of games that have been listed on Epic Games, and Epic Games has committed a lot of resources to metaverse and gaming development with assets. So we'll see that. Another interesting, some of the next graphics we get to, and I think this is 61 pages. We're getting closer to it's not as long as it seems, but I thought this was big. 6 out of 10 Web3 games are excluded from mainstream distribution, meaning the traditional distribution channels for gaming that we can expect to learn or hear about these games are not getting the Web3 games. At least 6 out of 10 of them are not. I'm going to pause here for some commentary because I've shared a lot and there's a few more slides I want to get through. But I thought it was a powerful gaming report that I wanted to quickly highlight.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I'm excited to see the mobile games specifically. The mobile Web3 games, I think is an interesting statistic, because the app stores don't tend to like crypto. They don't tend to approve those style games. So seeing that number going up is exciting for me, because I've turned into a bit of a mobile gamer myself. So it's exciting to see that statistics going up. And I think there's a lot of other really powerful statistics in here. I'm going to have to take an hour or so and really dissect everything within this, because there's a lot of information getting thrown out.
Absolutely, and that's an excellent point, because as you'll see through some of the next few screens I share, this is Game 3 list. Here's the 69 number I keep talking about. I don't know if that was designed by a Web3 meme effect or not, but this is what's been listed and publicly available so far on the Epic Game Store. And the reason I said what I just said about your comment is because, again, the slides are going to get into that, but there's a certain influence there and a certain breakdown to where not every game is fully on blockchain, and some of them are just using aspects that support it. And we'll see a slide about that here in a second. Here we go. So this highlights just some of the leading platforms that are used for development. No shocker to see that it's Unity and Unreal in the lead. With others, I think others will change over time. It just depends on how comfortable developers get. Like something like 3JS cannot be credited to Unreal or Unity, and it's its own thing. But there you can get, because going back to browsers beginning to lead, there's a lot you can do with 3JS from a developer's perspective that makes it active and fully compatible with browsers, is why I think that this number is going to change as to what are the leading Web3 game platform development platforms. This just touches a little bit on the type of, I'm not sure how to pronounce this word, on the type of games. So, there you go. What they said. So you have on-chain assets. And this gets into the statistic that I was just talking about a couple of minutes ago. You have on-chain assets, on-chain games, and then you have fully on-chain. And so I believe some of the ways developers are getting around Apple's big constraints on Web3 development within apps is by them using games with on-chain assets or partially hybrid on-chain games. And so here's what the breakdown is in a graphic sense. Most of the games are with on-chain assets as opposed to being fully on-chain or hybrid. And And I think this is the graphic that highlights that point, is that because we have constraints within Web 2 and mobile platforms and some of these established monopolies is why this is the case, because they can implement and institute on-chain assets where they don't have to involve the code and have to worry about satisfying a quota or a pre-measurement from a mobile platform like Google or Apple.
There you go.
This is really in depth, Ivan. I took notes.
Yes,
I literally took notes.
I'll share this with you. I've already downloaded. I'll share this with you. But
it
gets into the quality of gaming. I thought it was quite interesting of a graphic. AAA gaming only accounts for 1% of development currently, but I think a lot of that is because majority of AAA gaming is kept under a big hush secret, and we won't know about it until it's actually available and ready for us to try out and play. Right. Not to say that somebody like what's the big project on Solana?
Star Atlas.
Star Atlas. They're a AAA game in development, but they've been upfront about it. Somebody that Kent and we had Lieutenant Dan, and we're going to get into that game here shortly. And I'm trying to keep mind of time. I know this is too detailed. Maybe I didn't consider how, but Lieutenant Dan and the X NFT project. That's a AAA gaming title in the making. I don't think either of those take into account of this, or I don't think this statistics takes into account either of those projects. So I think this is grossly understated. However, from what's available to the public and based on these folks' research, AAA gaming is nowhere to be found right now with Web3 development.
Yeah, but there's just other reasons for that, like you were saying.
Right.
That'll change. That's just current statistics.
Well, it is changing, is what the data literally shows. So
yeah,
and I think this demonstrates a similar point. Primary type of game, RPG is in the forefront because it's simple to make simple, quick games that are RPG style, as opposed to something that's AR and VR. Similar example we just used, the X. We know, no secret, they're developing AR VR project. I strongly doubt they're part of the statistics. So I don't know how much I can rely on this data, but it's also at the same time quite interesting to observe as to what the research shows.
Absolutely.
Then they get into some subgenres and some smaller categories of different platforms, like I was talking about, between a PC, console, etc., and the type of games. And so I definitely invite you to check out this report on your own. They start comparing some networks, layer 1 versus layer 2. Could be some interesting data as well in there, but I don't want to take too much more time with this. It's quite a valuable report. Let me share the link for this real quick. State of the Web3. I found that through the Crypt.co published an article.
That's who shared it.
And that's how I found this report, but it's available. Here's the link. I'm going to share it right in chat so people can click on it. So it's research.game7.io. Again, no association with Game 7 or whatsoever, and I'm not trying to give them any accreditation. I just found a lot of their data interesting, and we can extrapolate a lot from that as analysts.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's really valuable raw data.
Extrapolate, he said. Wow.
Extrapolate
the data.
Yeah. All right.
I guess that's a fancy word for saying read between the lines.
Ooh.
True. There you go.
You made me take notes. I can't believe you. In my take book. Shout out to Monty.
Let's go.
I love it.
By art.
Monty on wax. Let's go.
Yeah.
Monty, you got to tell us about your next drop. Oh, look, Wax. I'm sorry, I was focused on the report. We've got Wax potheads in the house. Just a
in
big
the house.
shout out. Welcome. Let's go. !Learn to join our giveaway. We've got a Wax and Solana NFTs up for grabs. You don't want to miss that.
No, you don't.
All right, Dog. We made you wait long enough. Let's do it.
All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about the game. I don't know if they pronounce this Game 3 or Game Awards. But we're going to be talking a little bit about this awards situation that's going on right now that we can all help vote on. So this is a post from Magic Eden on their official Twitter. So we're voting for these Game 3 awards to secure your whitelist spot for the free key mint with games.gg. So this is an interesting new, well, they're not new. They're a news source for all things Web3 gaming. So they are partnered with Magic Eden for this key mint, and the keys are going to allow you to enter raffles, having traditional gaming prizes, as well as quests and quest skipping. So I'm not entirely sure what quest skipping is entailing, but so basically, game3.gg, they've put out this award for lots of different genres and categories of games, and some of the best, the cream of the crop, has risen to the top, and you're able to go in and start voting. So we're gonna do this live on the show very quickly, as quickly as I can. But we're gonna hop through here and kind of show you guys what this is all about. So best action game, I'm gonna vote Dead Drop. Oh goodness. I don't want to do that. Let's do this.
You want to share the new tab?
Yeah, hold on. I have to connect my X account. There we go. I was not as prepared for this as I thought.
The X account.
Next step. Sorry guys, give me just 1 second. I want to make sure that I get rewarded for doing this.
He's got to get rewarded, he says.
It's incentivized Web3. That's the way we roll around here. All right, complete account, start exploring. There we go. So, all right. So share this tab. All right, so here we go. All signed up. So I'm voting for best action game here. I'm going to vote for Dead Drop because that is the game that I have enjoyed the most out of all of these. Best content creator, I'm going to vote for Jonah. I love Jonah's tweets. If you don't follow Jonah Blake on Twitter and you're a gamer, you're missing out. Best mobile game, honestly, I'm going to go with NFL Rivals. I've heard a lot of good things. I haven't used it yet. But so basically, we're just going through, we're voting on all these different categories that you might have experience in, you might heard some things about. But definitely check this out. We're going to get through this. We're going to vote Star Atlas because that's a badass game. Dead Drop. And at the end of it, we're going to get what's up?
Well, no, we don't get a voice. Like you're just voting on your own. We don't get.
Yeah, I'm voting myself. You can vote yourself too. I'm just showing all the options and everything.
Oh, I wanted to steal all of his votes too. Pick Gods Unchained.
Gods Unchained. I'll take a little feedback. Oh,
Skyweaver. It's been a minute since I've heard about them. I'm not saying vote for them. I'm just Gods Unchained. They're on Epic Store already.
I'm gonna go So Rare because I do like So Rare. I don't use them anymore, but I do like them. Best multiplayer game. Ooh. I'm gonna go with Dead Drop again because I really want them to get an award. Best esports game.
In a vote like this, unless I've played all the games, it's really hard for me to vote because then well, I don't know.
It is hard, but at the same time, though, there's lots of games in here that we want to see succeed. Most anticipated game, I'd have to go with Star Atlas. It is very anticipated. Best sports game. Ooh. It's between NFL Rivals and So Rare for me. I'm gonna go with
Rev
So
Racing. I haven't heard about them.
Nitro
in a
Nation.
Little bit.
Rev Racing. That's from Animoca. This is probably a good way to find out about good games too that you might not have.
Or what survived the bear market.
Right. What survived the bear market and is towards the top.
Wait, so hold up.
I don't know any of these ones.
What is this competition based on? Because they seem to be missing a lot of Web3 games out there. Or is this just only Solana?
Everything. This is based on previous votes. So there were multiple rounds of voting. This is the final vote.
Okay, so here's my thought as to why I asked this. Do you see Upland listed anywhere? Do you see World Wide Web listed anywhere? Those are quite big games with a lot of users. So this is why I'm questioning what is their qualifying statistics on getting games listed here.
I don't know. That's a good question.
But you follow my point? Like,
yeah, I do.
This makes me scratch my head. Like, well, are you being inclusive? Then it's not. We're not really voting fairly. We're just voting based on some sort of favored parameters to get listed on this list. We keep losing you, F-Dog, in your background. In your background.
It's because my screen isn't all white. Let me fix this other screen.
This is cool that they put this together, though.
No, absolutely, it's awesome.
Positive.
There's a lot to improve upon. I think we can all agree on that. I'm not going to do all of these things here while we're on stream. But yeah, once you get done with your voting, you're going to want to complete all these missions to get yourself a whitelist spot for that free key mint. To get yourself some more game rewards in the future. I just think it's something interesting, and games3.gg has always been a good source of gaming news for me. And maybe they have something against some of those games that we talked about earlier, Ivan. I don't know. Maybe that's part of the reason. You know, obviously with things like this, there's always bias, right? Certain award shows tend to lean certain ways, and maybe this has no exception, even in the Web3 space.
No, absolutely. I hear you. I'm not trying to knock on it. I'm just being the devil's advocate.
It's a good point. It's a great point. Something to think about.
Doesn't Dapper Radar have their own rewards stuff for apps? And like Dapper Radar, they count every Web3 app that's out there that's is active and registered and whatnot. And so I think that's why I was curious. But not to make it long. ! Learn if you haven't joined the giveaway. Buzz King, shout out to Buzz King. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, SIG Game Awards. I'm all about it. I'm very excited to see Web3 more and more Web3 gaming awards. So again, just trying to be the devil's advocate. I want to be on.
Somebody's got to do it.
I want to give the clickers on Wax at least a chance to be listed.
Oh, those clickers.
Sick burn.
All right. What else we got here, Ivan?
Right.
We had some awesome topics here. Do we want to talk about the best event in Web3 or
Zash and NFT and analytics? So I'm gonna bring up a couple topics on events. Should we get into your next topic first before I do that? Because I wanted to show NFT. Oh my God, ETH Denver is coming up and the process to sign up for that. And I was going to touch a little bit on Art Basel. And since they're both events, should we split them up? Or since we're talking about gaming, continue with what you've got? And we had the analytics before that.
Yeah, well, we can, I'll hop over to my topic with CoinGecko and Zash, and then we can talk about the events kind of all in one. How's that sound?
Let's do it.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
So this is some interesting news. I'm not seeing a lot of conversation about it, but I think this is honestly a lot bigger than a lot of people are making it out to be. So CoinGecko has acquired NFT data provider Zash to integrate NFT data into its platform by the second quarter of 2024. So that'd be, somewhere in May, June timeframe. We're looking at a big opportunity for visibility for a lot of NFT data across 87 marketplaces, as it says here, various blockchains, including Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, Bitcoin ordinals, and I'm sure many more than that. As part of the acquisition, the entire Zash team will be joining CoinGecko. So it's a merging of the two companies as CoinGecko acquires them. But CoinGecko has really started to rise to the top in terms of crypto analytics. It's my preferred crypto data site, as I can create portfolios within there, keep track of my cryptocurrencies, set alerts and things like that. So it's my preferred user experience. And I think that this is big for allowing people to get up-to-date data on NFTs within different blockchains, different exchanges, all in one place, aggregated. So I think this is a huge update that is going to be coming in the second quarter of next year. Zash developed a product that boasts the most extensive coverage of NFT data in the market, successfully commercializing it with top-tier clients, despite having a streamlined team. So it's a nice lean team getting added to CoinGecko to expand that offering. I think this is really going to be big for just the visibility of different NFTs outside of some of these niche NFT analytic platforms. Bringing it to the front page and the main stage, I think is a big deal, especially when you're talking about normal people that aren't going to want to go to these niche sites. Sometimes you have to pay for the detailed analytics. If it's all going to be on CoinGecko for free, that is a big step forward in leveling the playing field for some of these new people that are going to be interested in NFTs over the next 18 to 24 months. So I'm very excited about this. Do you guys use CoinGecko, or you guys use? I know you use a few different platforms, but my preferred one is CoinGecko. It's just kind of.
I've got to look into this, probably just for the morning announcements. I'm thinking if you can create a lot of portfolios easily.
Yeah.
I might check it out.
Yeah, definitely play around with it. And there's like little free rewards and stuff you can claim daily. They've gamified it a little bit. It's fun. I enjoy it, and it's all free. So not much to complain about, in all honesty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What about you, Ivan? Do you ever use CoinGecko, or do you use a different resource?
I use it sometimes, but riddle me this. Tell me in your words, in 2 sentences, what did you just tell us? Because I started thinking it was going to be one thing, and then I got confused along the way because I had that thought, and then I'm not sure what they're offering up with this.
So basically, they're going to allow you, just like you can search up a cryptocurrency and look and see what Wax is trading at. You're going to be able to search up an NFT collection. I'll be able to search up, what are Bored Apes trading at, and it'll show a full chart. You'll be able to see volume. You'll be able to see what exchanges have the volume of those NFTs, some in-depth analytics on just how those different collections specifically are performing, as well as being able to sort by NFT platforms. So you'll be able to see how is Blur volume doing today, how's OpenSea volume doing today, all of those different things, and being able to compare them nice and easy.
So what I hear is that they're getting into the market of analytics, just like IC Tools, just like Dapper Labs, just like Dapper. What was the other Dapper? There's so many Dappers.
Dapper Radar.
Dapper Radar. Thank you. Thank you, Kenton. And so initially I got excited because I thought, and I'm going to mention a couple other projects, and some of you may not know the reference, but I can explain, or someone feel free to reach out and we can do a feature on it. But if you're familiar with Marble Cards allows you to mint unique URLs, and CoinMarketCap is one of those. So potentially allows you to mint the unique URL of an article as a one-of-one NFT, as one example. And so I thought this was going along that route, and then at the same time reporting statistics. But because I'm just confused as to what makes them so unique and how they think they can gain some advantage of market share over the fact that, as we just mentioned, there's several other platforms that already do what you mentioned.
It's just having it all in one place. That's the most important thing. I mean, most new people are not going to want to have 5 different programs or platforms that they have to look at for finding data. This just allows you to search. There's one search bar for all things NFTs, all things crypto. I think that's a net positive. And I don't think they're trying to steal any market share from anybody. I think they're just trying to solidify themselves.
Well, no, it's always with these bigger organizations, it's always about market share. And so what I heard you just now say is that they're basically continuing to do what they're doing. They're just also jumping into other spaces, like what Dapper and Dapper and Dapper Labs is already doing, or IC Tools, or I'm sure I can come up with several more platforms that do that report on collections like NFT. What's it? The one I check every morning for their not NFT news, but NFT. Anyway, we get an email from them that you sometimes follow. Like they report the, you know, the overall
Nifty Gateway or
Nifty Gateway, Nifty
Yeah,
Gateway, and
Nifty's a
so
great
like
one.
a lot of these different examples and projects. I'm not trying to get argumentative. I'm just trying to highlight as to what are they doing, and so like I just think that they're just trying to grow their ecosystem to do more like what some of these other players are already doing, and it's interesting. It gets competitive. I just wish that they introduced a bigger Web3 play, which is why I initially got excited. And I'm a little disappointed that it's not as big as they could have made it, given the creativity. Because if you think about it, those other platforms, Dapper Radar, Dapper Labs, they are starting to introduce bigger Web3 play aspects with NFTs and token gating, and if you hold this NFT, you get advantages and benefits in these metaverses, and so that's what I was hoping for something bigger from them.
I mean, there's definitely a possibility. I mean, Zash is a very talented company, and they don't just do like prices and things. There's a lot of possibility there. And this is just what they're sharing initially. I mean, if they have the ability to, I'm sure that they're going to do some unique stuff with it. I know they've been working on trying to build an incentives program that's Web3 based. So maybe that's part of this as well, integrating some sort of NFT incentive for people that participate. We'll have to wait and see. You know, I like it. This is my preferred crypto data platform. And a lot of the us at Sarson Funds really like CoinGecko. So I just thought I'd share it. But I definitely think that your feedback is valid, and we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Like I said, like marble cards allowing you to mint. Oh my God, crypto. What was it? What was that news platform I said earlier? Allows you to mint individual URLs, and so I like that kind of play. So I almost thought it's going that route to compete with them. Crypto Cointelegraph. Oh my God.
Cointelegraph.
Cointelegraph. He's adding all these words.
So
They'll mess me up.
Guys, I have to jump. I'll see you soon.
All right. Enjoy your secret mission weekend.
Thanksgiving Eve calls. Thank you.
Have a fun Thanksgiving Turkey Day. Gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble. Have a good rest of the show.
Adios.
Sorry, I lost track of time. I guess we went over that 1 hour mark. I
You're
apologize, but I'm going to touch on eDenver real quick. I'm going to share screen and show everyone about it. eDenver applications just came online. eDenver, for those of you who don't know, is one of the biggest and longest running crypto conferences in the world. It is connected to, there's a global ETH organization that they're directly connected to. So they do hold a few different ETH events throughout the world. There's also one coming up in India. So you have ETH India coming up. We're trying to send one of our developers out there as well to, for networking and further development and growth and whatnot. But eDenver is huge for those of you who don't know. And we try to attend every year. This is going to be personally my second year for you, Dog?
Yeah, second year. I'll be going every year from here on out. I'm close enough that I can make it every year. No doubt.
So eDenver.com, I'm just going to share a little bit because I found it interesting. It's a little bit of a different event. I know I've had some Wags buddies reach out that we always try to connect out there as well. So shout out to the Wags community. We're still staying connected, but eDenver.com. You go and you click on this apply button. You'll see it a few times throughout the site. It will take you to this other website, eDenver.summon.xyz. Summon is the app or bot that they're using for this. I gotta unlock my wallet here real quick, but I've already completed this. So it is on the Polygon network, so you don't have to worry about hefty gas fees. So once I get past this, obviously it says 80% complete. This year they have a full dashboard that leads you through the onboarding and application process. This year, they do require for people to stake their spork. If you're not familiar, Spork DAO is the governing DAO around ETH Denver. Spork DAO has a token. Token name is Spork. Ticker symbol is Spork. Just like you see it on your screen, SPORK. And so because they make this conference free, they this year require you to actually stake your spork to get in for free. It's not a big deal if you don't have any spork and it's your first time. That's why there's an application process. They do offer, if you don't have a spork, don't worry, fill out this form. The Spork DAO team will airdrop you enough spork for each. You're just required to stake one spork token. That's not a lot. We're talking cents, US dollar cents, not even like pennies to stake one spork token. So that's all you're required to get entrance for free. And if you don't have it in the moment, you can still apply. They do ask for your commitment that you're gonna stake some spork tokens before you go to actually retrieve your entry badge into the event, which gives you ample of time because this is at the end of February, so we're about 3 months away. About 3 months away, so plenty of time. Again, if you don't have spork token, the team will airdrop you some when you fill out the secondary form, which is why it shows that I haven't completed it because I went ahead and staked my spork token. But I earned some spork from going to the previous year's event. And once you do that, the rest is simple, is filling out a form. And it does teach you a little bit about the ecosystem. But it also, what's new for this year, introduces you to this new dashboard. And the dashboard allows you to create an avatar. The dashboard allows you, through the previous onboarding process, to link your dashboard to your existing Twitter account and Discord account, I believe. No, maybe not Twitter, but definitely Discord. And when you go into the Spork DAO and ETH Denver Discord, and you interact there, you can participate in events and earn additional experience, which can allow you with additional upgrades on your avatar and in your platform, or sort of your not platform, but profile. So and this dashboard, so again, they're trying to automate it, make it better, easier, faster. You can discover quests, engage with proposals that the DAO puts out, earn rewards, and it tells you what tasks to complete in order to earn the rewards. And these rewards can be rewarded in many different ways, whether it's via experience or actual spork token, and so forth. And you can unlock stuff that you can craft items or blend items or burn items to get other items as digital assets. So this, I'm very excited. That's why I wanted to highlight this, because it's new and unique and different for compared to the last several years that ETH Denver has been running. So this just kind of gets you through the process as to what you can expect. If you get stuck anywhere, feel free to reach out at any one of us, at the American Crypto Academy, at ETH Denver themselves, the community, the Spork DAO. They're very welcoming and they'll give you all the answers you need. But yeah, that's ETH Denver for you coming up in February.
Super excited. It's an amazing event. They give out lots of free merch, lots of amazing networking opportunities. They give out a lot of snacks. So it's a fun time. Definitely come check it out. You know, if you're in the area, especially Midwest area, it's Denver, Colorado. So right smack dab in the middle of the country. Be sure to book your tickets and get everything going here. You don't want to wait too long. Not travel advice, but just my 2 cents on that.
Absolutely, and they do have a new venue as of the last year's event, and that venue is a lot bigger and it can fit a lot more people. And they moved it because of the demand the previous year, which was actually also during COVID, and that was quite interesting. So they can accommodate upwards of 50. I keep saying this number. I don't want to say the wrong number. 25,000 people, 50,000 people. I forget what the limit was. I think we had upwards of 17 to 20,000 that showed up last year, and it wasn't at max capacity. I think the venue can accommodate upwards of 50,000 people. It's a big sports venue, just northeast of Denver, just close to downtown.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
What arena was that? I forget. The Western something arena. So here's the thing. If you're a developer and you don't have the resources and you want to attend, again, if you apply, the entrance is free to the event when you get approved by the team and you follow the steps. And if you can't afford lodging, they do have lodging available for developers that are there to enter the hackathon and everything else. But because the venue is used for other sport events that include animals, you do get a little bit of a scent of that animal barn feel. So it's very country. It's very country if you stay there, but it's an option.
It is an option. That is for sure. Amazing. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Ivan. That is pertinent information. Definitely get signed up for ETH Denver and prepare your Spork tokens. And feel free to reach out to me. I don't know about Ivan, but I'll definitely send you a Spork token to stake if you don't want to go through all those other steps. Just reach out to me on Twitter, and I'll be happy to send you a single Spork token.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, reach out to any one of us. We do have Spork tokens to share, and the more the merrier. And ETH Denver and the Sport DAO themselves support that. So,
yeah.
F-Dog, I just realized Kenton left and we didn't get into gaming. Real quick, I'll touch on Art Basel. Art Basel's coming up. For those of you that don't know, Art Basel has become a very big NFT and crypto-influenced art conference that happens regularly in more than just Miami. This December, and Miami is one of the original locations. It's been going on for many, many years. It also happens in New York and Paris, but Miami is a big one and the longest running one. So Art Basel is coming up December 1st through the 10th. The main conference is 7th through the 9th, but there's a ton of events in Miami happening throughout all of that time. There's also some other conferences in Fort Lauderdale for some more niche industries like the finance industry. But Art Basel is huge. I'm a proud holder of a Sproto Gremlins. Sproto Gremlins are having an event on the 9th. Right on Miami Beach at the southernmost point. I don't want to mention a venue because we're in the process of booking that, but the ACA and myself are co-hosting with the Sprotos and helping organize that. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. There's lots of events. There's the F-Dog, you may like this, but on Monday I think it's the 4th. Is that Monday the 4th, there's an event at the World Erotic Art Museum, and I missed it last year, but I hear it's a lot of fun. And this museum, it's on Miami Beach, but it's known for having the largest erotic art collection in the world, which is why it's holding that title. So not only is that the museum, but there's also a crypto event around it, and we do have a little bit of a connection there, and so we're VIP when we go to that event. So I'm looking forward to it. But there's a lot happening for Art Basel early December. It's again December 1st through the 10th. Reach out if you're interested in participating with anything or you want more info. But just wanted to share as we were talking about ETH Denver, because this is right before ETH Denver. ETH Denver comes around once Art Basel happens.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm sad I'm not going to be in Miami this year, but next year I will be sure to attend. I got to stay here and man the fort. So,
ooh,
yes.
Ooh. I don't know. Isn't it too early to say? Exclamation mark, learn. When should we do this giveaway, before or after we get into some gaming?
Do we want to do it right now? We can do one right now and then one after, since we have 2 things to give away.
All right. For those of you out there watching, all right. So let me share the screen then. For those of you, let's see what the community thinks. For those of you out there watching, we have a giveaway going on. We want to give away a Wax NFT from Constant Designs. We also want to give away a Solana NFT. And so, which one do we do first? Do we do one now and one in a few minutes when we finish the episode?
Yeah, let's do that. You want to give away the Wax one first? And we'll get the Solana one out of the way.
All right. Constant Designs. All right. We have a vote. For Constant Designs. Let's do this giveaway right now. Last chance, exclamation mark, learn. You have about 90 seconds. Najul, you're already on there. I'm sorry if I'm butchering how you pronounce that. But we got you. We got you. And so let's get into this.
Let's run it.
Going once, going twice. Just gonna give another 30 seconds real quick for anyone that's I haven't seen any
I think we've
entries.
got everybody.
All right, let's do it. Let's get in there. And we'll do the Royale.
I'm spinning so slow. Why am I spinning so slow?
It's a gourmet gummies pack from Consonant Designs. You get a pack, you get to open it and get a gummy digital asset on wax. Who's it gonna be? F Dog's still in there. Oh,
No. Oh, I dodged it.
oh, dodged it.
Oh,
Dodged it. Oh, let's go. Three of them. Do something. Oh, F Dog, that's dangerous.
I'm spinning.
You're not moving. That's a double-edged sword. Look at all these dodges. Oh, Nilquin just dodged that also. Oh.
No, I don't want it. Somebody else. We'll give it to second place. I don't need it.
Oh, Ace.
I'll take the dub though. You know, king up here. We're good.
Ace.
Congratulations. I'm the winner, but you're the winner. So we'll go ahead and forward that prize on to you. Just reigning champ over here.
Oh wait, I copied this wrong. Okay, here we go. Ace. Oh, I've got your wallet, Ace.
Awesome.
Ace, you're gonna score yourself a gourmet gummy pack from Consonant Design. Congratulations.
Congrats. That's awesome.
That was for our wax giveaway. Let's do it again. This time we're doing it. Oh, copied. Okay, hold on.
We're going to give away a GMer. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give away 2 GMers. We'll do 2 of them.
Ooh.
Since they're not worth a ton of money, I just like the art. I've held them for a long time. Little
Get your
fun-
Solana wallets ready.
Get your Solana wallets ready. If you don't have a Solana wallet, I would make a Phantom wallet really quickly. Super easy to do. Similar to MetaMask.
Phantom wallet extension on your Chrome or Chrome compatible browser. Set up your Phantom wallet while you wait for this giveaway, as we're giving away, or F-Dog's giving away a couple Solana NFTs tonight live. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right. Let's hop into some gaming while we wait for this giveaway. Exclamation
Yes.
learn. Hop in the fun. But while we're waiting for this next giveaway, I want to talk about Captain & Company. I was really hoping that we were going to be able to share what was going on and be able to play with this game tonight. I wanted to bring that to you guys, but I think that this is one that is going to be worth the wait. Land Ho, Captain & Company launches tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That didn't happen. They're still on a bit of delay, so that's okay. But you're able to buy loot boxes on OpenSea to craft ships and cosmetics. And this is a really interesting game that is built around content creators, or just, if you have some friends that you want to play with as well, that's just as feasible. But basically, it is a PvP style pirate game where you're using ships with your friends to battle other ships, and basically you're trying to claim fame and fortune on the high seas, as it says here. There's loot boxes that you earn from winning, as well as you can purchase them on OpenSea. They had a mint for these a little while back, but this is a really interesting game. I think that there's a lot of potential here for content creators, live streamers, to take advantage of this game and how it's built. And I think that this is going to be something that we're going to see a lot more of. There's lots of rewards that are going to be coming for participation in preseason. So definitely check this out. We're going to be sure to share this with you guys and play it on stream. You guys will be able to participate with us. So definitely check this one out, bookmark it, and give them a follow. But I do want to show.
Yeah, shows that preview that you showed me because it reminded me of an existing pirate game that
by successfully extracting them from
holding back from buying.
Ahoy, mateys! Ever dreamt of the pirate's life? Now you can live it. Set sail as the captain of your very own digital collectible ship and battle with up to 128 players on epic adventures. Choose your destiny. Play as captain or company. As a captain, you own your own ship NFTs and take the risk when heading into battle. As company, you can join a crew and risk nothing but get paid a share when you help captains and their ships emerge victorious. Captains put their assets on the line to lead large teams of other fearless players, the company, into victorious battles and reap big rewards. Earn nuggies by successfully extracting them from defeated opponents and events. Use nuggies to complete upgrades and repairs to your ship and craft new ships and cosmetics. Level up skills, farm reputation, and become the most fearsome pirate lord on the 7 seas. Join our Discord to set sail.
Ship NFT to become a captain to start.
Ahoy, mateys! Ever dreamt of the pirate's life? Now you can live it. Set sail as the captain of your very own digital collectible ship and battle with up to 128 players on epic adventures. Choose your destiny.
So the audio is a little loud, so to hear you over it.
Oh, it is? I can't even hear it on my side. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, no.
I can't even hear that audio.
So you were saying we need a ship NFT in order to play?
Yes, you're going to need a ship NFT on OpenSea. Right now they're trading for about 0.04. Let me go back. We can go check out what those are looking like. I think there was a link here. Yeah. So these are the clockwork loot boxes. These can hold ships. These can hold different cosmetic items. Oh, so they're only trading for 0.014. So they're honestly pretty affordable.
Do they guarantee you a ship at least?
No, they do not guarantee you a ship.
So you can get one of these and open it and it doesn't have a ship, and you still need a ship to play?
Yeah, you need a ship to be a captain. You don't need a ship to necessarily play. You can join on somebody else's squad and still be competing for rewards. So there's a little bit of that dynamic within this game. I think it's going to be a big hit, though. There's a lot of anticipation, a lot of chatter on X about it at the moment. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. So let's see what the ships themselves are selling for.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, what are the ships going for?
Let's see if we can ships. So yeah, 0.04 for the ships.
Okay,
is the current floor. These are just
you need a ship to be a captain
without any cosmetic upgrades or anything like that.
You need a ship to be a captain, and you can have your own crew, and you have your friends join without having a ship,
right?
Or any other assets. Does everyone that joins the crew of somebody that has a ship that's a captain can earn rewards? Like, is it that kind
of?
If
they win, yeah. If they win,
if they win the battles and whatnot.
Yes.
This is cool. Like I said, there's a pirate game that came out, I don't know, about 1.5 years, 2 years ago on Steam. There was multiplayer and multiple people join in and everyone goes on the same ship and you have battles. But then, like, that's it. And so it's all about battling on the seas, and maybe you build a little bit of a like a base on an island that you pick of. But this is more up my alley because now you have more of a reason to grind.
Yeah, exactly. I think having a pirate themed game and being able to actually earn rewards, obtain your booty, that sort of mindset. I think is the right mindset to have for a game like this. So I'm excited to hop in and play when it releases, and I'm hoping that we can share it on stream. I don't know if I'm going to be getting paying for a ship. It is a little bit steep, 0.04 for me currently, but we'll definitely figure something out and get into the game and maybe join somebody else's squad and get running that way. But
hey,
I think
maybe a few of us can get together and buy one ship, and then we have the ship, and we don't have to rely on somebody else who we don't know to have a crew.
I'm down for that. That sounds fun to me.
Just an idea. I'm into it. I'll be down to throwing a ship. Let's go.
Heck yeah. All right, so we're gonna hop over and see some live gameplay from this stream that happened yesterday.
Let's
and
go.
then we'll hop on to the next topic. But can you hear this? Is the video?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here's a video of me and my friends trying Captain and Company.
So you fire the cannon and then you grab those to reload.
Yeah, don't be noobs, guys. Come on, wake up here.
Oh, I
All
think we
ships
got
are
it.
full?
We got it.
It says join.
It's never been join fail.
That's not right. You can't throw your friends overboard. Don't treat your friends like that. dude.
So
Yeah.
you can't use me against your crew. It
That's
goes the other
crazy.
way.
This is the state of crypto gaming in 2023.
It's connecting. I'm in, but I don't see it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Told you
Okay,
guys,
hold on,
don't
let me-
load the
we're
ship.
in.
Don't load.
Hold on.
We're in.
We're in? Are we? I only see two of you.
Are you going to go left or right?
It's both ships are full.
Oh, no.
I'm in.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
All right, we're flying at people here. Go left
No,
side.
you
Get
can't
left.
go straight.
What do you mean? No, bro, we're going straight at him. Okay. Yo, actually, hold on. We're right. You see that to the right? You see that to the right? The full there? Oh, I'm pulling to the left here. I don't know how to slow down. I can't slow down. Yo, this thing, the one in front of us just sunk. Yo, we're getting hit. I don't know what we're doing. We're right next to the left. Fire the cannons, Danny. Oh my God, they're almost dead. We're going after them.
I'm gonna hit him.
I'm going back.
One
I'm
last shot.
going
One last shot. One last
face.
shot.
Going
One
bow
shot.
face. No, we're going after him. We're going after him, brother.
You anged me off, bro. You
Yo,
anged
I'm
me
sorry.
off.
I'm sorry. There, you're at the side. Oh no, they're turning around. Yo, we're gonna end up colliding in them. I'm trying to get right in front of their path. Yeah, left side.
I'm hitting them good.
Yo, I'm angling to the left, boys.
Taking big hits. We're taking big
Yeah, we're
hits,
taking
Shell.
big hits.
We're about to die, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what one to go off of here.
There's one boat that's straight ahead of us.
You want me to go in now? Oh shit, you're right. Hold on. Oh no, we're dead. It's been over. Okay, we're in. Is everybody here this time? I'm gonna try to slow down. I'm slowing down. Yo, we're pulling up beside these guys. Get ready. 1, 7, 8, 9. Ouch! We be needing help. Yo, we move. Yo, we're sailing, boys. We're pressing forward.
Wouldn't this be so fun with a bunch of friends there?
This looks like a lot of fun. Yes.
Yo, we sunk them. Yo, right in front of us to the right. That one in front of
Nuggies
us.
acquired.
Fire
The
your
one right in
nuggets.
front of us. To the right. I'm slowing down to the right. Yo, I hear people screaming about repairing shield. Can we do that? Yo, we're almost dead. No, it's over.
It's Jover. It's Jover.
It's Jover. But yeah, that is Captain and Company. One of the games that I'm super excited about. I think it fits right in with the Web3 ethos of, every man for himself, battling it out, and it should be a fun Web3 game. I'm excited.
That was awesome. Thanks for sharing. I can't wait till there's game footage we can play and show and play together. Again, we should let's plan is you're staying on top of that. Let's plan for getting the ship together or something. We can make that happen.
Absolutely.
Type learn to join our Solana giveaway tonight. We just did a wax giveaway. Congrats to the winner. I'll get that to you after the show, so please bear with us. But yeah, if you haven't, !learn with your Solana wallet. If you don't have a Solana wallet, download that Phantom. It's a Chrome extension. Chrome and Chrome compatible browsers. You'll find it.
Yes, sir.
Oops. On that note, let's do some more gaming.
All right.
So the game that I wanted to show today, we're actually going to play it because it went live. And wait, I got to switch screens here. Some of you out there may be familiar with this. But introducing Polymer, or sorry, I keep wanting to call them Polymer. Polymo Games I was at the bottom. Polymo Games just launched the mini game in Upland, the very first mini game in Upland from a third party. Polymo Games is partnered up with the X NFT, and so this is their website. I'll share it in the chat if anyone wants to access it while I show the game. It is a game in Upland. The mini games in Upland. I'm gonna switch screens here. Well, the plane. Hold on. I'm in Upland, and I just got to my new city because I moved. I relocated. Oops. Oh, my Lanta. Hold on. I gotta do the captcha. Oh, geez. I apologize. Polymer Games coming up. Oh, my God. And I got an error. Mission complete. Okay. Claim. All right. I'm sorry. Polymer Games. So, the very first game they launched is the Metafort in Upland. There's more coming before the end of the year. We had Dan on a Kenton space earlier, and he shared there's going to be new updates before the end of the year. But this was just launched last week, so we'll get more before then. There's, as you can see, there's VR, AR, and more in the works. But we're going to highlight the Upland game today, and in order to play, where's the play button? Well, I have it. I just got to switch screens. I have it ready under the screen. Hold on. Present the gun range. There is a process when you're in Upland to link your account so you can access this. You do have to go to their location, but the whole point is I just wanted to highlight the range itself, and we're going to get right into it. And so we'll start a game. And this, again, it's free to access for the time being. Let me see if I can make the screen full. There we go. Oh, wait, I'm not sharing it. Here we go. Now let's make it full screen. On my laptop. Okay, here you go. So we're in the Upland or Polymo Games range, right in Upland, and right now it's free to enter and try it out. Very soon, I think by next week, you're going to be required to get tax in order to go, because there's going to be a leaderboard and competitions where you can win actual UPICs in Upland. And so this demo starts with, like, it just basically runs you. There's 3 guns available. There's a pistol, there's an AR, and there's a sniper rifle. And this is built off the engine that Lieutenant Dan has built, and also fully compatible with the Upland Metaverse. Can you hear the audio as I'm walking? Did you hear the stuff?
I'm not hearing the audio.
All right, well, you'll tell me when I'm shooting the gun. You should be hearing it. I believe I shared with audio. So let's see here. I'm going to take this gun.
Oh, yeah, I can hear it now.
Okay, so we're going to shoot at some targets. Don't judge me. Oh, I got to reload. Don't judge me. I got to get the targets before I move on to the next gun. I don't know why I can't get that guy. Oh, I got him. Why is that guy not falling down? Complete. Okay, now I move on to the next gun. Now I got the AR. So take this. Take some more ammo.
Those guns are so cool.
I love the audio in this, dude. I love the audio, and the guns look great. The guns are fully licensed by the original manufacturer. There's a relationship with the X and the manufacturer of these guns, and so they're fully 3D redesigned to the original design by the manufacturer.
Wow.
Okay, here's a sniper rifle. Let me take the extra ammo and let's get some of these guys. What I like about this rifle is that it's one shot. I wish it was at least 3 or 5. But the audio, the video is so great quality, and I can't believe this is in. Oh, and look, the gun sometimes gets stuck. I guess, or no, maybe that was me reloading the magazine. But like,
Yeah, that was reload. Yeah,
I'm shocked. This is in freaking technically in Upland. I mean, sure, it runs on its own, but it's directly linked to Upland. I'll show you how to access it. I had it preloaded, and it's almost over. We got to get 3 more of these guys, and the free demo is over. Oh, changing mag. And one more guy. Amazing.
heck yeah.
12 targets. That's not my best. Oops, I didn't mean to retry. But let me switch real quick. Screens, and I'll show you a plan just so I can give people an idea of how to find it. And so, sorry, I was just collecting a complete mission. And so if you're in Upland, the fort is located in Arlington, Texas. So when you go, the address, you can search for the address, and the address is listed on the website. It is, what was the address? Anyway, I know more or less where it's at. Hold on, let me find it. Where's my borders, yo? Show me the borders. Clicking borders. There we go. Okay, so here's Arlington. Is this it? That's Upland Kingdoms. Sorry, I guess I should have put in the address. Let me see where the address is at. I think I gotta go to the X. They have it on there. Ooh, so many windows open. Dilemma Games. Sorry, I'm just trying to locate the physical address. Here it is. 3000 East Pioneer Parkway. And so as we're here, search for the address, 3000 East Pioneer Parkway, Arlington. There it is. It's on the opposite side of where I was looking at. And that takes you to the Metafort. And this is the Metafort within Upland. Palemo Metafort. And you can click on it, and it will give you, it invites you to the application. You have to authorize the application as it's a third-party app. And if you don't know how to do that, as it took me a second to figure it out, you have to go into your menu and settings, and then third-party applications, and there's my Palemo Metaphors that I've activated. But you would click on Connect New App, and that would allow you to link that third-party app to your Upland account, and so then you can access this game and their location. And again, it's free for a few more days for a limited time. It's free for you to try this out. Once that's removed, you'll have a tax in order to play, because you're going to compete for actual earnings of UPX, if not more. That's just the beginning.
Heck yeah. Just the start.
Oh, I haven't been showing this whole time, that dog.
I thought you knew you weren't showing.
Oh no. So yeah, here's how you search. You go in here, you put in the address 3000 East Pioneer. It shows you the results. You click on it, it brings you here. This is the fort. When you click on it, it will show you like, hey, take me to the application. Again, I know I said it, I'm repeating myself, but in order to authorize the application, you have to go into your menu and settings, and then third-party applications in order to authorize that particular application.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't sharing too many screens up.
You're good. No worries.
But Upland, Don't sleep on Upland if you're not familiar with it. I do have a referral code that gives you a decent first buy-in bonus. Reach out either FDog. I don't know if you're sticking with your account, and if there's others. My whole point is you don't have to use my referral. Just don't sign up without a referral.
Yeah.
But Upland is a really significant metaverse that's been in the making for several years. They keep running strong. They have huge partnerships, huge developments, as we just showed that game. And I am privileged enough with having some alpha. There's a lot more happening with Upland and developments with it. There's a new city coming up soon, probably in the next several weeks. I've been waiting for new cities. As the last one, I was in Japan. The last city that they launched was Japan. I have a few properties in there that I've developed, and I didn't know, but FDog, the 2 properties I bought as soon as I can find myself there, and they happen to be in a decent collection neighborhood. So like this Yo-Yo G, where my 4 properties are located, is a premium collection as opposed to just a regular collection. So anyway, I just looked out as to where I started buying. I only bought 4 properties. That's all the money I had to spend on for that city. But there's a new coming. There's a lot more coming. I can't share more. That's all I can share. Don't sleep on this sleeping giant of a metaverse called Upland.
Heck yeah. All right. We want to run this last Solana giveaway for everybody. Hope you guys had time to get your Phantom wallets created, get those addresses ready to share, and we'll go ahead and run this giveaway. !learn to join in on the fun. Like I said, have that Solana address ready.
Yeah, let's. Upland confuses me, says Wax Spothead says Upland confuses me. Yes, it could be confusing. There's a lot to Upland. There's a lot of layers to that particular onion to unfold. But bear with it, Wax Potheads. Like it's a really cool metaverse. It's got tremendous potential. Their founders have been all over the world during the last couple of years, including the bear market, meeting anyone and everyone, and everyone knows Upland. And Upland is also the one and only leading project on EOS. So it's giving EOS a sense for existence, but I really don't think Upland's relying on EOS for any sense. If anything, the opposite. But yeah, reach out, Wax Potheads, or anyone else if you want help with Upland or understanding it, or the steps that you could take as a new player. Definitely reach out. We'd be more than happy to share and help. And if anything, if there's that much demand, maybe we create some lessons in the American Crypto Academy for Upland. I should hit Upland up for that.
Heck yeah.
Right on. Yeah, the visa is a thing. When you're a visitor versus a visa, you just gotta. I think there's just a limit of how many properties you're on to get you a permanent visa. Definitely be more than happy to use outside for that. But all right, let's do this giveaway.
All right, let's run it.
Exclamation mark learn, going once, going twice, and going 3 times. And I just remembered, where's Jahan and his turkey? We were supposed to have him here with a turkey.
It's okay.
Next time. All right, let's do this. 7 contestants in for. Oh wait, I'm not even in there. I don't even know if I joined the last one, Doug.
I don't know if you did either.
Yeah, snap. Learn. Let's do this. Let's get me in there. Where am I?
All right.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. Get your Royale with cheese grubfish on. Ooh, we got Busking in here with another backpack this time. He's in for the Solana NFT. Dog doing his little spin in the middle of the floor. Oh, there I go. I was first to go. Oh, no, I wasn't. Somebody went in the corner before that. I didn't see. Boom Shankar, let's go.
Oh, really
what a
dodged it.
miss. What a dodge. Oh, where's this knife coming from? I'm not used to the knife or when that shows up. Oh, ouch. 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 Ouch.
Am I gonna win 2 in a
Ouch.
row?
Oh, what are you game system at dog? What's up with that?
Hey, you make fun of my spinning, but I think it's the ultimate strat.
I don't make fun of it. I'm just teasing. I'm trying to highlight you because usually when you talk about folks on the on
2
on
for
the
2.
stream, 2 for
2
2,
for 2.
and dog.
The king. The king.
I'm gonna get you a consonant gummy pack. On that note, on the side from me to you, but Retsu, congratulations. Let me copy this and get these winners. Aretsu, make sure you've got your Phantom wallet set up, and we'll get you your Solana NFT. Oh wait, but you said you had 2. What'd you want to do?
Yeah, I can send him both of them.
Oh, to him or to the 2 players?
Oh, I can send it to the top 2, 1 to each. Let's do that. Boom
Let's do
Shakar
that.
and
Yeah.
Aretsu.
Boom Shakar, congratulations. You're a regular in our show. Congrats for another win. We do need your Wax wallet, so please hit me up in Discord. I'm sorry, Solana wallet. Solana. I misspoke. I was thinking. Boom Shankar, hit me up in Discord. You know where to find me with your Solana wallet. We'll hit you up with a prize, Solana prize. Congratulations, Aretsu, you as well. You also know where to find me on Discord. Please hit me up with those Solana wallets, and we'll get you those NFTs. Congrats, guys. Congrats.
Awesome.
GG's.
What a great show, guys. Thank you all for stopping by. We ran a little long, but that's how we like to do when it's a heavy news day, as it is. I got to show off some awesome games and talk about some awesome topics. So thank you guys for joining us this evening.
Thank you so much. Yes, absolutely. And until next week, and enjoy your Turkey Day tomorrow and this holiday weekend. And we love you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week. Turn in for more smart assets.
That's right. All right. Thank you guys.
Cheers.